Hey, this is Jeff again with the Valhalla Ventures, reiguideservice.com, reiguideservice.com. On a real quick video, on my way to go do a property analysis, a little bit consulting. There is a property that had some pretty severe water damage from a plumbing leak, and I am going over there to see if I can find any evidence that is substantive enough that it could be provided to the insurance company to be able to say, yep, absolutely, this 100% is water damage. The water got to this area. There are a lot of different tools that I can use to do that. I don't normally do that for individuals or even investors, really. I mean, if it was one of their properties or something, sure. But I'm actually doing this. This is not my client's house. This is a contractor's house. It's a client of a contractor that I do work with. It's their client's house and they're having problems, so they called me in. I do get hired by contractors occasionally to be a third party and prove things that they are having a hard time providing evidence for. I have some specialty tools, some specialty accreditations, some extra knowledge in my kidneys that allow me to do some things that other people can't necessarily do, provide things that other people can't necessarily provide, and that's fine. But the point being is this, is that sometimes you can get upset and say, hey, obviously water got into this area and therefore insurance should be covering it. Insurance doesn't work like it used to. Insurance isn't really as easy peasy breezy as it once was. Really, you got to provide a lot of documentation. And that's why I tell people, listen, if you have any kind of damage to your property, you want to make sure that what you do is you document that damage. I know it's storm season. There's a lot of people going through hurricanes and whatnot down in Florida and all along the coast there. Listen, the thing to keep in mind with any kind of damage that you have to your property is to make sure that you're documenting it, making sure that you're taking out anything that's wet immediately, taking pictures to show. And these are all things that I've talked about. I have other videos about that. But the reality is everything that could have been done on this property and should have probably been done on this property wasn't done by the owner, wasn't done by the contractor, and only wasn't done by the contractor because he was called in to fix things that other people hadn't done properly. So he wasn't given the opportunity. That's why I'm being called in, and I'm not going to tell you what my fees are on something like this, but they're pretty high. It's almost 5:30 on a Wednesday night. I don't want to be out looking at water damage and looking for mold and mildew and that kind of stuff. Doesn't really sound like my cup of tea, but I'm going to do it. Not only am I going to do it, I'm going to make sure that I do a very good job. I'm going to document everything that I possibly can. I'm not going to try to find things that aren't there. I think that that's the hard part for people when hiring someone that's an expert in whatever it is the expectation that when you hire someone that they're going to give you the information that you want instead of giving you the information that you need. And the reality is, a lot of times when I'm giving people information, I wind up giving them information that they need, not information that they want. Sometimes I can't provide them with as much information as they would like. Simply because there's not enough facts there, and I can make guesses and I can write things down that are like, hey, this is just wild guesses based on random assumptions that I personally wouldn't even rely on. So I don't think that that's a benefit, because I'm trying to be in a fact-based business, in a fact-based world, and provide evidence for those things that I can't provide facts for. And the best way to do that is document. Take lots of photos, take videos. If you have water damage, a great thing you can do is a moisture meter, a cheap one, like $20 to $30. Go in and all the areas that you think have moisture, take your little moisture meter, put it on the wall, and test it for yourself. Being a homeowner, you don't have to be a handyman. You can pay people to do a lot of this stuff. But there's certain situations, especially in catastrophes and emergencies, where the more that you can do personally, the less effort you're going to have to put into it later. So if you're a real estate investor and you own a lot of properties and catastrophe hits, the thing you could do is you could just make a phone call and call one of these people that say, okay, I'll come out and do everything, but they're not going to do everything. They're not going to document every single solitary thing on every single solitary property. There's going to be things that are missed, and that's why you want to be able to know what you can do before you have to wind up hiring someone that's like a third party that charges too much to meet you. And I mean, I'm sure the lady that I'm meeting with, the client of my contractor, I'm sure this is not what she wants to be doing. 8 months after she had damage to her property, I'm sure this is not what she wants to be doing after work on a Wednesday at 5:30. So nobody's winning in this situation. The only winners in this situation are the people that were supposed to pay out for damages that they have not yet had to pay out for, because there's just been a lacking on a lot of different levels. And unfortunately, the insurance job at this point really should be looked at as really what it's for. It's to protect you and to pay out the money that they're owed, but just know that you're going to have to prove it. They're not going to take anything for granted. They're not going to, guess in your favor. That's just not going to happen. So if you document and you want what really is coming to you, then you can have that happen. If you have a piece of damage in your own property, even if it's just a toilet leak, like this isn't even like a major catastrophe type of situation. It was just a plumbing leak, but it became something that's crazy and out of hand and still being dealt with all these months later, just because it wasn't documented properly. The contractors that originally did it didn't do the proper amount of demo. The adjuster that came out didn't really give enough information or give any kind of like authority to move forward in certain areas. So there's just a lot of stuff that can be done. And whether you're an investor or this is your home or business, it is a large investment regardless. So the thing that you can do to retain the most amount of time in all of this is to document, and to make sure that you're working with professionals, you're staying on top of things. And it's a lot of work. You can hire someone, even like, a consultant, something like what I would do, or a project manager, something like one of the services that I occasionally offer on rare projects. But even hiring someone like me, it's not just completely hands-off. You need to still stay on top of the things. Ask questions, ask for reports, ask for documentation, ask for substantive backup, for what people's claims are. Those kind of things are important to protect your investment, to protect your assets, to be able to have a long-term, successful business career. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got for the day. I'm going to go take care of this, then I'm going to go home and I'm going to eat something. No idea what it is, but I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, be blessed, bless others. If there's anything I do, feel free to reach out. Whatever. Yeah. Deepall Adventures, ReGuideService.com, REIGUIDESERVICE.com. Oh, look, they're building a new fire department. That's nice. All right, talk to you later.